So here we are. We actually are live and playing with the Quantum Creativity Radio that is morphing into Quantum Creativity TV using Google Hangouts. And this is Cesarina Tron broadcasting here on Google Hangout live from Cincinnati, Ohio. And if I am a little delayed, I apologize. We're experimenting today. My co-host Santari Green has a cold. There's a lot of raining in UK, and I am so missing him right now because he's set us up and he's practiced for a few weeks. But I know he will be back soon. We'll have fun staring at each other on the screen here. But with me today is my dear friend Catherine Weigand. Hi, Catherine. I'm so
Hi,
excited.
Cesarina.
this is so early for you. It's in Arizona. It's just so early, but we are early and fresh, and just starting this new day, February 18th, with this excitement, this joy. We just passed the weekend of love, the weekend of February 14th, with lots of energy coming through. And here we are. I feel like there's this surge of incredible energy just jumping, all around us. And we're in the middle of all of that, in that vortex. And here we are to talk about our favorite topic, which is Tuscany and New Renaissance. And we stirred up this whole movement of a new way of looking at life and experiencing the joy of life, loving life.
No, thank you. And it's wonderful. I was thinking about how this all started, and I was looking at the trip that Patricia Cota Robles took, and I realized that each one of us gets called to Tuscany now with this new Renaissance, with this new feminine energy that's merging a whole male-female merge within us, and a total being, a total creative essence, a quantum ability to create from the unknown, really, that we take the best of the best and we create something. And I was just pondering that early in the morning because I decided to get up a little early so that I could be present, right? Sleepy eyes. But really, I was feeling into it, and I was feeling the joy of those people who want to come and experience. And I even went on LaChara's website, and I was looking at just the magnificence of how you found the place, how you experienced your own, right? And then I saw the list of all these beautiful workshops that they're hosting, that it's this pool of energy to drink up when we land there and we're there, and what we're going to add. And that just it excited me to see that to be a part of that new Renaissance, to be a part of actually giving energy and giving insight and being inspired to give more once we're there. Yeah.
Definitely. It's actually the name of the villa. I think it's La Chiara. La Chiara. It means clarity or light. And we wrote about that on our website. I was trying this morning to put up the website, but for some reason I couldn't do a screen share. So I'll mention it for everyone who wants to go there. It's www.mysticaltuscanyretreat.weebly.com. Really easy to get to. So you get to read about my experience. You get to read about what is to come, the potential of what we're co-creating. Santari Green, myself, and Catherine. And how we're weaving our energies. We call it the Trinity, the Tuscany Trinity, because there is the sacred geometry. There's always the geometry, the alchemy of what we bring to the table together. So La Chiara means light, and when I was there this summer, I was fascinated. There we go. We got the, I love it. We actually have the screen share, Catherine. I love it.
Yeah, just go ahead and you can click on it if you want.
I could click on it. So we have this La Chiara Villa, you could see it right here. It's a beautiful 17th century villa set high in the rural hills of Tuscany in the Chianti Classico vineyards. And pictures speak, for themselves. We have, for me, the most magical thing when I got there this summer was you see these gates, these green gates right here, and before you enter the villa, as you come in down the driveway and you're walking through the rocks, and it's just magical when you first place your feet into these gates. You touch the earth there. Gaia, the Mother Earth, it's just this reunion. It just felt like I was going home. And so, it's just absolutely the whole metaphor of we are light beings, and here we are in a place of light, in a place that Catherine said this a while back, and I just need to borrow it, Catherine. You said a place that loves you so much before you get there. It really touches and tickles every cell of your being because it's a celebration. And Sanchari calls it the cosmic ball. And we're thrilled because we've got a couple of Sanchari's birthday, maybe another birthday or a couple more birthdays that we're going to be celebrating while we're there as well. And that's an amazing thing to have happen during this retreat. So for any details and look at the pictures, here, Catherine is able to put them up. Yeah, I'm not going to comment on the food because I'll tell you, oh, savoring the food in Tuscany, it's a whole celebration in itself. Waking up in the morning and just gathering, going out in the garden to gather the fresh organic produce and bringing it in. And we're going to be planning to be cooking something too with them, and not just have them serve us the food, but actually contribute with our energy and put our love and light into that process too. So. Yes, I actually had on my little, let me grab it here, I had opened my little poem I was going to read to everyone about Tuscany. And if it will open up on the screen, I'll be able to do that. There we go. And because it's not on the screen share, I'll have to read it from over here in front of me. I wrote this as soon as I got back, so fresh and, and still fresh from my memory, fresh from my heart experience, and yet still fresh now in my consciousness. It says, "My Tuscany beloved, I pressed your olive branch close to my heart to listen. I saw you when the sun inspired your olive trees to shimmer. And so before these mind's eyes, your timeless grace and beauty linger. I can still hear the echo of wind songs ringing through the open shutters. There's so much sweet fragrance floating in the air. The smell of wild, abundant earth is everywhere. Let us go then, exploring, playing, and enchanting. The children of the sun are all on your stage, on their way to dancing. Lay out your skirted canvas of rolling hills of endless wonder, endless number, so we can roam about in your kingdom's wonder." So here it is, just a little shot I gave myself to rhyme a little bit with a few verses that came straight from my heart. The experiences I lived there as I was in the villa, as I was resting one afternoon, and the wind, the first day I was there, the wind was absolutely magnificent. And it was singing songs to me. It was sort of welcoming me home. And so, but I know for you, Catherine, and for everyone listening and watching, I keep saying listening, I'm so used to I'm so used to the radio format, I'm not used to stare at the screen. But we'll get used to this technology as well, and we'll love it. And for you, I know it's every love affair with Tuscany is different, and yet the flavors are very similar. So tell us something more and something about your love affair with Tuscany. Because I could go and just randomly talk about it nonstop because I'm just really, it's my heart.
Well, it's what I find is that I seem to have a deep soul connection to Tuscany, and the opportunities I think for any individual to feel what Tuscany is bringing to them is there is a deliberate creation. There's an embrace that wants to come. And for me, I feel nature. I feel the people. I feel a new sense of what family, community, global community is going to be like. And I think that for me, the call is there is a creativity that wants to be expressed. And I think each heart that hears that call can do everything possible to just jump in and say yes and come. Because once you say yes, it seems that the energy pulls you to it. And I believe that there are people who will face whether or not they're worthy to go or doubt it. And I just wash that away. And I say, if you just look at a picture of, or look at the website to read what we've helped you imagine your day in Tuscany will be like, I think that you'll see that there is such a welcome to be embodied, to be coming from within the individuals who will be arriving, that there's something that calls to wake up, to be expressed. And I think that, if you think about the Renaissance, you think about all the things that came in the arts and in the creativity aspects. Imagine everyone arriving with an eagerness not to perform, to express their truth, to express the beauty that they see, to express what wants to be inspired from their source directly into our reality, and in a way that they've never been able to express before. And it's casual, it's comfortable, it's relaxing. There's no pressure to do anything other than to be. And I think in the being in Tuscany, as a group, I was thinking today of the geometries, that the sixth, then another sixth, then another sixth, and that we had put up to 25 people because there is a magic about the geometry of people building in sets of energies, right? To be able to weave and meet each other and add something. So to me, the call is the excitement of meeting my global family, not just from Italy, but from all those who come from other places. And the trinity that we have with you and I and Centauri, that the plethora of possibility is there, and that just the opening to be. And for me, nature calls. So when the planet itself calls to do something with sentient consciousness, I want to be there. And I want to help people realize how deeply and yet how joyfully it is to connect to that larger consciousness called this planet, and to work in that feminine flow, and to add the dance of wholeness